Good morning, everybody. How is everybody today? I hope you are all well. Thought I'd do something different this morning. I've been wanting to stream Green Hell for a while, just to see what it's like. It helped that it was cheap on Steam, so so this is my, I don't know about you, this is my usual sort of first impressions type video. I've only basically run the game up to make sure that it works, which as you can see that it is, and to set up the graphics, which as you can see it's basically maxed out, with the exception of anti-aliasing, which I rarely bother with because I normally run at a high enough resolution. It's probably not going to make a lot of difference, and to be honest, anti-aliasing, I think it typically hits your CPU, so I can't be bothered. So what do I know about Green Hell? Very little, to be honest. I know it's a jungle survival game. I suppose it's somewhat akin to The Forest. Good morning, Molly Murder. Welcome to something different. Going to be trying Green Hell this morning. So anyway, there's my graphics settings, which as you can see, I'm doing fine so far. New game to try out. I'm running at 60 frames a second simply because I'm streaming at 30, and I don't see any reason why I should run faster than this. So anyway, let's have a little look. I'm going to play the tutorial because I got no idea what I'm doing. You can see over there my G-overlay display, so if anybody wants an idea, because I generally talk about this during first impressions, how this hits the GPU and CPU. So let's be about it and see what happens. How are you doing, Molly? I think does this use the Unreal 4 game engine, or am I completely mistaken? Day 1. Oh, wow.
Okay. I'm here. Hey! I made it!
Wow, that's a pretty game.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, you can come up.
That's a very pretty game, it has to be
You do
said.
know you have the walkie-talkie, right?
Press T. Alright.
You can come up.
Just go ahead. I need to find something in my backpack.
I bet you want to nap some more. I know you all too well.
Maldición. Can't hide anything from you.
Very well. You can catch up, yes? The path leads through that canyon.
I know.
Oh, hang on a second. Was that just a notification? Oh, hang on a second. I need to check messages. I'm sorry about this. Just to make sure that everything's all right. Sorry, it looks like I might have to have a brief conversation on a text for a while. Right. Oh, that does look very nice. Those look like macaws. Yeah, I'm not getting any screen tearing. That's nice. The long dark if I run at 60 frames a second actually gives me screen tearing, regardless of the refresh rate. All right, let's have a little look around and see. Ooh, looks like an iguana. What's over here? I do know you can fall off cliffs and die in the game. That's pretty much the only thing I've successfully done so far. Ran it up, walked off a cliff. Okay. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, I think I dropped down the cliff there or something. I must admit, the visuals are really good. What the heck is happening? I'm not doing anything. I keep... Ah! Okay, that is... What happened there? The keyboard just took over. Let's try that again. That is not a good start. Alright, let's see if it happens again. I didn't experience this last time. All I did literally is, oh, it runs, jump off a cliff. Okay, here we go again.
Okay. I'm here. Hey! I made it!
Is everything
And
right?
you know what? The GPU and CPU usage isn't bad.
You do know you have the walkie-talkie, right?
No, actually, I just realised you can see the performance display
You can come up.
on the bottom of the
Just go
screen.
ahead. I need to find something.
Nicely multi-threaded, which I always appreciate. And the GPU at 60 frames a second and streaming isn't
What exactly?
isn't actually being, you know, I could probably get
We'll know when the time comes.
another 20, I say another 25%. Yeah, I'd probably
Well,
get
You can catch up, yes? The path leads through
probably
that
get
canyon.
if I wasn't streaming, I suspect I would get well over 100 frames a second. Which, given that I don't exactly have cutting-edge GPU, I'm running a 7800 XT overclocked. Alright, let's try this again. Oh no, no, no. Oh. Okay, it's doing it again. That is not good. No. It is... Oh, that's... Yeah, that is terrible. This is supposed to work. Alright, that just became unplayable. Okay, I've got a big stone. What do I do with that? Don't care. Alright, I'm carrying a big stone. Oh, I dropped it.
Oh, have you tied down the boat?
Jake,
That
I know
is...
this might sound stupid under the circumstances, but I am glad we came back here.
That is
Yeah, I
really
feel ya.
not good. And it's doing it again.
Beautiful.
I'm just walking forwards. And...
Still, we can't forget what we came here for in the first place. I know. But as soon as we're settled in,
Okay,
I'm
this
off to
this
Del
just
Vaca Village.
this just became
And what if they will not speak to us?
this
Come
just
on, let's
became
not
a
get ahead of
problem.
ourselves. You're a phenomenal interpreter. If anyone can communicate with them, it's you.
All right. Yeah, look, it's doing it
I have an
again.
anthropologist at hand, Dr. Higgins.
Yay. All right. Huh. That is a problem. This is rated as playable. Say, verified for Steam. Okay, let's have a little look. There's two things that immediately occur to me. One is the emulation I'm doing, and the other is the controls. Alright. I'm not seeing anything here. This is interesting. I don't have a controller, so... Alright, we'll have a look at that. What about the key bindings? Alright, I'm not seeing anything there that should cause a problem. Alright, let's make sure that actually set. Okay, it did. This isn't the first time I've had problems running a game on live stream. I had the same issue with the Sinking City, and while I was on the live stream I had to debug it for the first 20 minutes and found out that it was the emulation options that were causing the problems. Okay, let me just actually headbutt subtitles, crosshair hints. I don't know what that is, but alright. Hang on. Okay. Alright. Here we go again. If this causes me the same problem, I will try one more thing, which is to exit the game and rerun with different compatibility settings and see if that changes anything. That's pretty much what I had to do with the Sinking City. Alright, maybe it's third time lucky.
Hey! I made it!
Is everything alright?
Yeah, you can come up.
You do know you have the walkie-talkie, right?
You can come up.
Just go ahead.
If this happens again, if I will exit the game and, like I say, try and
What exactly?
try a different compatibility setting, and if that doesn't work,
You will know when the
then
time comes.
I will play something else. Probably go back to Wintermute,
Very well.
which is irritating
Catch up, yes?
because anybody
That leads to
who's
that
been
canyon.
notified will see I'm playing Green Hell,
I know.
and I'm not, and I don't really know at this point whether I should simply stop streaming and do it again. But let's see. Okay, so let's see. Nope, it's doing the same thing, and that is not good. Again, no hands. It is behaving as though it is not happy. I have not experienced anything like this with any other game with this keyboard. I'm wondering if it's I wonder if it could be. Hello. Yeah, this is now. This just hit unplayable. Because I can't control what I'm doing. I can jump. I can jump. And all that happens is it's just completely taken over, and I'm just moving forwards. I can stop, but when I release, it's behaving as though the forward button is pressed down, and I can't do anything with it. There isn't a continuous walk function that I'm... Okay. I can't go back at all. It just wants to keep going forwards. I can go sideways. It's behaving as though I'm holding the W key down. And now it's not. What happens if I go back? Okay. That works. And now that's working. Huh. Oh, no, now it's doing it with the E button. Alright, okay. That is not good. So what I'm going to do is quit. So you get to see my normal wallpaper. You can't see what I'm doing here. Oh, well, actually, yeah. So I'm going to go into Properties, Compatibility, force the use of a specific. It is using, presumably that's the first one. Let's try an older version of Proton. This is 9.0-4. No. Alright, let's make sure that actually, yeah, we're good. Let's try this. That, well, that turns out to have been probably a complete waste of money. The only other thing I can think of is there's some oddity. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I got this before. I have no idea what I hit there. Okay, there's the mouse. Options. Graphics. Texture quality high. VSync off. Anti-aliasing off. We'll go with very high. That's what I had before. That is the refresh rate. And shadow and object draw distance, brightness I will leave, field of view, subtitle scale. Okay. Oh, brother. What's the control setting? Auto. That didn't seem to make much sense. Alright. So, using a different Proton setting. Let's see whether that does any good. If it doesn't, then we'll go to winter mute. And in fact, given that nobody's watching, I may just reschedule and start over. So Molly, if you're watching, I'm sorry about this. The only other option I've got that I can think of is
Hey! I made it!
let's see.
Is everything all right?
Yeah.
Try different
Come
Proton
up.
versions.
You
See
do
what
know
happens then.
You have the walkie-talkie, right?
You can come up.
Just go ahead. I need
Don't have
to
a good
find
feeling
something
about this, but
in my backpack.
What exactly?
Trat.
Gear should already be at the camp.
You will know when the time comes. Patience.
Very well. You can catch up, guess. The path leads through that canyon.
I know.
Alrighty then. Let's see. Okay. I am cautiously optimistic now.
Oh, have you tied down the bow?
See. Jake, I know this might sound stupid under the circumstances, but I am glad we came back here.
Yeah, I feel you. That place is beautiful. Still,
we can't forget what we came here for in the first place. I know. But as soon as we're settled in, I am off to the Jawahaka village.
Okay.
What if they will not speak?
I am cautiously
let's not
optimistic.
get ahead of ourselves. You're a phenomenal interpreter. If anyone can communicate with them, it's you.
Very cautiously
Good thing I
optimistic.
have an anthropologist at hand, Dr. Higgins.
CPU isn't getting a massive load. It's interesting. 28%. So CPU I'm using is 5800X3D in case anybody's wondering. Normally when I'm doing first impressions I do go through some of the technical details so that someone has context. So 5800X3D and a mildly overclocked by the manufacturer 7800XT. Alright, this is working. It seems to be working. Wow. Alright. That's a step in the right direction. You know, I mean, assuming that the rest of the gameplay like this isn't a massively system hungry, resource hungry system game. Not so far. Yeah, that's impressive. How far can I jump without hurting myself? Alright.
Okay, found the tent.
Is everything alright?
Nope.
The camp looks impressive. They put up a
That's
tent
not
for
what
us.
I would have
Looks like
said.
Everything's ready. Soul Trail always delivers. At first glance, it looks like we have everything we might need.
Perfecto.
Okay.
Well, that's everything. We're officially settled in.
You know what that means, don't you?
I remember the agreement, but maybe we should reconsider this. I'm not sure it's the best idea for you to visit them alone.
What do you mean? You know, we have to do this. It's the only way to make them talk. Oh, don't worry. It'll be alright. Better pick up some wood. Let's have a romantic dinner.
Romantic canned beans.
Use your imagination.
Oh.
Hon, get the campfire started, please.
Alright, campfire. Ah. Okay, there's my first change. Let's go and have a look at my controls. Is that what I want? Nope. Yeah, Give me a second here while I mess with the controls. Where's C? C, 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 C. Oh, it doesn't let me change it. Oh! Aim and throw. Okay, that explains it. Alright, never mind. Yeah, that works. Yeah, let's have a little look at the notebook. 8 small sticks. Hang on, what's this? No. What was I doing? Small fire. 8 small sticks and 8 sticks. Oh, I see. Okay. 6 small sticks. Alright. Ooh. Let's take the machete. Attack. Alright. Sticks. How do I get sticks? Banana leaves, banana leaves. Do I want banana leaves? Am I now going to have my view blocked entirely by banana leaves? Oh, I see. That's what happened. I sort of picked them all up. Okay. Alright. Bird's nest. And still no problem with the keyboard. If anybody's late to the show, I actually had problems with the keyboard misbehaving. And apparently I'm supposed to be building a fire. And I have no idea if that's how you do it, but still. Oh, choose a okay. Choose a space for a small fire. Nope. Nope. Oh. Is that fire? Oh, I see. See, I should read. Notebook. Fire. Yay. Okay.
Honey, I can't seem to find a bag or two. Are you sure you brought everything?
Yeah, everything the porters left. Why? Is anything missing?
I'm not sure yet, but it feels that way.
Apparently I don't want long sticks. Huh. But I can chop it in two, which is useful. But I want small sticks. Alright. Or do I? I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. There's a slightly disconcerting cutting animation, it has to be said. Can I chop sticks into... I can! I can. Alright, now what do I do?
Well, looks like everything's ready. Mia, can you bring me a lighter?
Remember when I mentioned we seemed to be lacking some equipment?
Don't tell me.
Yeah, we have no fire.
Not a single lighter, nor box of matches. We ordered both. Did you check everywhere?
I did. You need to do it the old-fashioned way.
Well, not the best start of the expedition.
Okay, check new craft added to your notebook. Stick or plank. Stick or plank, small stick. Okay. Well, create a fire starting tool. Stick or plank. Oh no. Shouldn't have chopped up that big stick, should I? I know, this is very simplistic at the moment. Stick or plank and a small stick. Crafting. Create a fire starting tool, backup, craft. Oh, nope. Sorry, what was I supposed to do again? That's crafting, isn't it? Ah, that's my inventory. Drag and drop item onto the crafting table. Ah.
I need to find something dry.
Alrighty then. And of course, I saw this earlier, didn't I? There was in fact a bird's nest. I hope no bird little needed that. Use the fire starting tool. What? Oh, right mouse button. Nope. Right mouse button. Okay, hang on. Press right mouse button. And now what? Drag a bird's nest. Where's my bird's nest? And all of a sudden, my ineptitude is remarkable. All right.
Hun, get the campfire started, please.
He says I'm too tired. Oh, never mind. This is interesting. Press right mouse button, select use on fire. Nope. Oh, select use on fire starting tool. Okay, alright. Let's try that again. There's my inventory. How am I supposed to? Oh, this just turned less intuitive than I like. So use. Oh, I see. Got us. Hello, little nugget.
Oh, Mia! The fire is burning.
Coming. Give me a minute.
How do you do it?
What?
Yeah, I said I might.
Calm.
I said I might play the Green Hell tutorial, see what it was like. It's been interesting. I've had to restart the game, what, 3-4 times now because of problems with the keyboard,
Let's not forget the
which I
scorpions.
eventually fixed by selecting a different version of Proton, and that fixed the problem because with the default compatibility layer, it was unplayable.
I prefer the wilderness.
I love you. If I'd have known where my ambition would lead us, if I knew it would put you in danger, I wouldn't have written that damn book.
And
And
the
if
keyboard
anyone had
thing
that attitude,
was bad
no
enough
scientific progress
that
whatsoever.
it was unplayable.
Blame yourself. There
But
might still be time to
I've run into problems with
I won't.
games that
Unless
once before, where games
you meeting the Yabba
were
Walker.
Steam verified,
Everything will be fine.
and I ended up fixing it on a live stream. It was the Sinking City, by switching to a different compatibility layer,
Shot arrows
different
at a
version of
military
Proton,
Hard to
which is what I did, and so far it's been fine. But that is disconcerting. You don't expect. If the game says Steam verified, okay, granted, I am running Linux, so there is a certain geek factor there where you kind of expect to have to deal with certain things, but it's still not nice when it happens, because any number of people running into this problem wouldn't necessarily know to try what I tried. Linux, yes. What am I supposed to be doing? Search the tent. What am I searching the tent for? Well, when my son and I were setting up this system, I like Linux. I am not a fan of Windows, mostly because I use Windows for something like 30 odd years, ever since Windows 3.11, I think, as a software developer and as a systems engineer. And at the systems engineering / software development level, I found it irritating. But, you know, it's a tool. And when I had the chance to switch over to Mac and OS X, I did, and I do like OS X very much. But when I was building this computer, obviously, you know, OS X is not something I could use. So my son, who is a Linux geek, I asked him what version of Linux I should use, and he suggested Cinnamon and Mint. So that's what I use. Linux is, it's not for everybody. You have to sort of negotiate with it a bit, but otherwise it's been fine. I can't remember what I'm doing. What am I doing? Searching in the tent. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing the Long Dark re-rendered like this, but I do like Linux. Yes, it's not been.
Recording number 1. So, I'm on the expedition with my wife Mia.
If there's a downside for most people and Linux, is that AMD is definitely to be preferred. There are memes about trying to use NVIDIA with Linux, but AMD is well suited for it. AMD does support Linux very well.
Okay, that's all for now. It was...
Yeah, nice directional. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I can read it from there. In case anybody's wondering, one thing I did learn about Green Hell, the title comes from a notorious Italian horror movie called Cannibal Holocaust, which I've never seen but is notorious. If you've spent any time at all vaguely hearing about movies, you will probably heard of Cannibal Holocaust or seen some slightly horrifying images. But from what little I remember, it follows the misadventures of a documentary film team in the Amazon, I think, making a movie called Green Hell, and apparently that's where the title comes from. Okay.
Hello? Mia?
Hey, sleepyhead. Finally up?
You left already? Why didn't you wake me up?
You know I hate farewells.
Well, I was hoping we'd have breakfast together. You surprised me, that's all.
Admit it. You thought I forgot your birthday, didn't you? Well, I didn't.
Oh. Okay.
Exactly what I wanted. It even has solar batteries.
And a macro element scanner. Check yourself to see if you're not missing any. We've been here only a few days, but stress can wear you out.
Tell me about it.
All right. Okay. Search the tent for something nutritious. Is that not nutritious? Oh! I got a couple of achievements. Nothing serious. I made fire. Craft your first tool. Okay. Which almost everybody's done. So... now what? Oh, okay. It's not giving me any more. And now I'm automatically looking at the drawers. I'm so used to the long dark. First thing you do, check the drawers. How do I... oh, you can crouch. Okay. And shift is run. Huh. Alright. You know, I must admit, and I know I've said it before, I can't quite get over just how good this looks. It's very impressive. The rain effect... Is that rain? Yeah, not so much, to be honest. Alright, what am I supposed to do now? I haven't been keeping track. Let's see. Huh. Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
Well rested and well fed.
Perfect. And keep it that way. We need that brain of yours working at peak performance.
I'll try to take good care of it. Have you found him yet?
See. And as expected, they don't want to talk. They behave as if I am not here.
But they haven't driven you away. That's a good sign. You need to convince them that you're one of them.
Agreed. That seems to be the right course of action. I will sleep on the edge of the village and only eat what I can find.
Just be careful, please.
I will. But if I am to live like them, we can't be talking so often.
You're right. You're suspicious of technology.
If anything goes wrong, I'll leave the village and get you on the radio. Otherwise, you can assume everything is just fine and there is no need to worry.
All right. Let's focus on the goal. I'll be focusing on indexing new plant species. I think I saw a few new specimens around here.
Alright, check the cork board. Oh, like tobacco. Yeah, no. I don't think you want to try and use tobacco plants for healing venom bites. Yep, pretty much. Okay. What else am I supposed to be talking? Oh. Oh, alright. That's useful. Yes. I'm doing that. Oh, go north and go north. Which way is north? North is that way. North and find a tobacco plant. Alright. I can do that. Nice water effects. Actually, really nice water effects, it has to be said. Not too impressed by the rain, but I've said that already, so I'm now being a little redundant. Anybody know what a tobacco plant looks like? Didn't expect them to make it difficult. Hello, tobacco plant, where are you? That's not tobacco. How far north did I have to go? Oh, I just realised you can't see the whole screen now. I don't think we need G-overlay anymore, so I will... Oh, I forgot that was going to happen. Sorry about that. Excuse me while I mess around with the screen. Huh, okay. It's not one of those where you can just tab off the screen. Oh, brother, what are you doing? This is disconcerting. Huh. Let me just switch this off. Now, this is odd. It's not letting me switch back to the game. Oh. You got to be kidding me. Why is it doing that? Restore. There we go. I'm just going to have to check that because this is behavior I need. Hang on, if I... Alright, I've got the mouse. That's fine. Seems to pause. If I click off the screen, it does that. Okay. If I try and Alt-Tab, it doesn't. I've got to go back down here and then say restore. Alright. What was I doing? That is... yeah, little disconcerting. Alright. I was looking for tobacco plant, wasn't I? Go north. It just says go north. Oh, there's the banana leaves I hacked up earlier. North is that way. Alright, we shall go strictly north. Given that they've given us a sort of path to follow, I'm going to assume they might mean north-ish. Why did I get started with streaming? I wanted something to do. I had run a YouTube channel called Forgotten Aviation, which honestly became a bit much, so I stopped doing that. It turned out to be quite stressful. I should have continued it, but I really just got burned out doing it. Researching history and then making videos about it turns out to be very hard work. But at the same time, I did actually have a Minecraft channel, which was never got much in the way of views. It was never even as popular in quotes as this one. But after I started putting this computer together with my son.
Oh, fuck me.
Oops.
Mia, I know I was supposed to not call, but the line snapped and I fell down a good 30 feet.
Jasmine, are you okay?
I'm not sure.
But to be honest, once I started, when you bear in mind I had some YouTube experience, so I knew about streaming, and this computer turned into a platform that was well suited for the task. It became a sort of natural thing for me to try. I used to stream twice a day, but to be honest with you, now I get exhausted in the evenings, so that's on abeyance at the moment. What is body inspection? Oh, that one. Rotate. Oh, I see. Oh, it doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh, that's definitely not good.
That's very kind of you.
It's all right. Nothing's
But
broken. Just
I think-
scratches and bruises. Nothing to worry about.
When I was doing Forgotten Aviation is still around, by the way. It's got over 2,000 subscribers. But hang on, what did he say? I can't remember what she said.
I can't say that I remember.
Look for Molineria. It has
But one
long
thing
leaves
that had
without
been
any
pointed
markings,
out when I was doing
and
that
it is
was that I have a
surrounded by
good
yellow
voice.
flowers.
So
Okay,
streaming
I'll
therefore
go look
became a
for it.
fairly obvious thing to
You
do.
should have it in your notepad. Call me when you've treated your wound.
Roger that. Over and out.
Alright, Molinaria leaf. And I wasn't originally going to put the camera up, but it actually was a bit weird doing live streaming without the webcam, so I got a webcam. Rather good one, actually. It'll do 4K at 30 frames a second or something crazy like that. So yeah, no, the whole thing sort of evolved a bit. Alright, what is... Okay, I need to know what the plant looks like, and I need to eat something, apparently. That's not doing any good for my health. Alright, in Notepad, plants. Notepad. Ah, that's what it looks like. Is that it? now I've got to... Nope, that's not it. Nope. Where's my machete? Hang on. What's inventory? Backpack. Yeah, here we go. Oops. Yana? Ah, no. I didn't think I was going to be ending up. Alright, straight leaves, no lobes. I'm going to assume they made it fairly straightforward. Big stone. Oh, hang on a moment. If I don't keep this refreshed, the system loses its time for some strange reason. That is not low plant with elongated leaves. And of course it's not going to be easy to find, is it? And I can't remember what the conversation I was having with Mia. This stuff is relatively straightforward. I mean, I started off streaming to Twitch using OBS. I'm still using OBS as a matter of fact. And then I thought, you know, I really want to stream to YouTube as well. Is this it? Oh, that's banana, isn't it? So nope. Yeah, I started off streaming to Twitch, which was not hugely successful, but everything I did on Twitch I uploaded to... Oh, here we go. I uploaded to YouTube. And then I thought, well, I'll just stream to YouTube. Alright. What happened to my create a bandage? Craft. Oh. And then I do, oops. Here we go. Bandage my wound. Use about open inspection. Alright. Hey, hang on. I need... Bring up the backpack. Open inspection. What was inspection? I can't remember. Oh, yes. That was inspection. Open inspection. Backpack. Drag item onto the wound. Alright, that's how you do it.
Here I am, all
There we
wrapped up
go.
nicely.
Does it hurt?
Oh, hello, Torque Ginger. Well, I'm just playing the tutorial. Basically
Not much.
to get an idea for what it's like. And as I've already explained, the first thing that happened
How are
was
you
that the
doing?
keyboard decided to do weird things.
I'll be initiated in a few
Um,
days. I am optimistic. I expect to
and
be
I'm
given
running
one of their
under
own after
Linux.
that.
And
I should be able to ask some questions then.
I ended up fixing the keyboard by going to a different compatibility
Luckily,
um,
Chief Kawini is on my side.
version. A different version
Why
of
are they
Proton,
closed?
which fixed the keyboard. But for the first 10 minutes, the keyboard would just pretty much take over.
The chief
And I
wanted
thought
to approach
I
the
just
World
wasted
Council
£7,
Alliance peacefully.
£7.50, however
A few
much
of
it
the
was.
elders insisted
Because it
on
was
fighting.
unplayable
Well,
like that.
the
But the good
Jabberwocker
news is,
basically
since I
has
switched over to a
neutrality.
different version of
Sounds
Proton,
dangerous,
everything's been fine.
Be careful.
But it was rather disconcerting, I can tell you.
Told you,
But-
optimistic.
Yeah, I mean, so far,
Jake, please
I mean,
don't.
it looks great. It doesn't hammer the computer.
I need you
It's
here.
obviously...
Jake, please answer me.
Mia? What happened? Mia, speak to me. Mia!
And the reason I'm running the tutorial is because the last time I
What's
tried
going on
anything
up there?
like this, I just jumped straight in, and that was rather off-putting, not having any idea what I was doing. Alright, find Mia. How am I going to find Mia? I should be paying more attention. Did it tell me how to find Mia? Anybody? I can't remember. Ah. Oh, that's nice. Well, if I'm going to be doing things like finding Mia, I want... Where's my... I want my machete. And... Did she say where she was? Anybody remember? Effects. Okay, that's alright. I'm just trying to find out what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay. I can say that... Okay, is that supposed to happen? Oh, cutscene. Alright. Saves me from having to remember things. Well, at least it's not being mauled by a bear. Okay, so that's it. That's the...
Hello? Jake, what the hell is going on there? Oh, come on, speak to me, Jake. ¿Por qué no me respondes?
Alright. My first impressions. Well, now that I've fixed the keyboard problem, it's not bad. That's it. Alright. Well, I've been streaming for an hour, so as usual, I am going to do my usual, take a quick bladder break, and I'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes, and then we can decide if I'm going to actually start a new game or switch over to the Long Dark Winter Mute. I've got about an hour more, so I might do that. We'll see. Give me 3 or 4 minutes and we'll come back and make a decision. So I will see you shortly. And I'm back. Right, I am going to start a single player game. I think that's appropriate. Ooh. Story mode. Survival. Being me, I want to try survival. What does everybody else think? In the long dark, I resorted doing story mode relatively late. In truth, one of the reasons I keep trying games, I say keep trying games like this, I know I've tried the long dark, obviously, which is what the channel is probably best known for right now. I've tried the forest, and of course Green Hell. In a way, what I'm looking for is a long dark type experience that isn't in the long dark. What I really want is the long dark set in the jungle, or the long dark set in the Sonoran Desert. I'd love that. I lived in the Sonoran Desert. Let's try survival. Oh, okay. Well, let's try Welcome to the Jungle. And see how performance is compared with the tutorial experience. Yeah, story mode in the long dark is actually a pretty good tutorial, which is why I play it, and to get a feel for the story. So I played the Wintermute, which is story mode, yesterday. And as I've said before, there's a bunch of new players to the long dark because they dropped the price recently. But really what I do and what I enjoy in the long dark is in fact survival. So this is survival, and you know, depending on how it goes, I could easily go back to story mode and follow that along. Let's see, where are we? We are here, and I have no idea what to do. Let's see what we've got on us. Nothing at all, it seems. Is that 50 pounds? 50 kilos? Well, let's start off with a gentle wander. I imagine I'll end up dead fairly quickly. Oh, those are tapir. So this is the Amazon rainforest. Should find tapir, capybara. Now, if it's anything like the long dark, the first thing I should probably want to do is pick up sticks. Do I want to check the notebook? Oh, brother. Torch, tobacco. Do I really care about painting techniques? Oh, that's meat on the hoof. Let's see. Do we have... Ah, I know what I want. Weapons. No, that's a palisade. Lookout platform. Oh, this is very much like the forest, to be honest. Bandage, rope, torch. Oh wow, they really... This is... Okay, so this is very much the forest... fairly typical survival type thing, isn't it? The modern survival genre has a lot of these things in common. Now, I haven't necessarily played them, but they do exhibit many of the same practices. Hello, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. You don't leave footprints behind. So somebody's been through here with a vehicle. Let's follow. Oops, sorry. Okay, someone's been here. What have we got over here? And that is... unknown nuts. Well, people have been around. I say people and things have been around here. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. If anybody has any suggestions, now is a good time to... Wow, that's a weird little effect. I can either jump, but they have a dodge thing here which doesn't... Oh, I see. Move sideways and dodge. Alright. Wow, they really do... That's not fever, that is a snake, which I nearly... Ooh, let's have a little look. That's an angry... That's, yeah, not good. 5 seconds in, and, yeah, I'm in trouble. Venom wound. Yeah, there are no plants with a natural anti-venom component. But, okay, we'll ignore that. At least I'm not aware of any. Yeah, I'm not doing well. Oh, I see. That's interesting. That's how you save a game, by making a shelter. That is actually something they do in... That is something they do in the forest as well, as a matter of fact. You get to save when you've... made a suitable stand, but... Why do I get the feeling I need to go and find an axe, or make an axe of some type? So, anybody see any stones around? What am I missing, guys? Crafting. Rope. Torch. I don't think the painting technique is that useful. Oh, I did see some of that, didn't I? Did I? I thought I did. I thought I saw some tobacco with its, yes. Famous anti-venom properties. Whoops. Mental note to self, not to... Oh, you're kidding me.
Damn it!
Wow. This thing is, yeah, I got news for you. Tarantulas like that are pretty much harmless to human beings. Oh wow, you really do have to watch everything you're doing. Oh, it's an armadillo. Alright, let's see if we can at least find tobacco.
I'm thirsty.
And water. Oh wow, you really have to have everything, don't you? This has definitely got some... Ah. No. Oh, I've actually got the watch. Okay. So let me see. I've already been... I've already been bitten by a snake, bitten by a... Ah, there we go. This is what I was after, I think. No? Alright. And I just missed what that message was. It doesn't matter. I mean, this is pretty much what you do in the long dark. Ooh. You can, in principle, eat those. I wonder if it'll... Ah, is this... Let's... Oops. Okay, that wasn't the best option. That looks like tobacco, but I got no way of taking it down. I am fair. Okay, so I now... The things I am learning. That's interesting. Oh, that is interesting. I'm seeing some distinct... And I'm dead. Oh, I passed out. I thought I was dead. Oh, what do I do with this? How do I do things with this? Oops. Sorry. Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, there are definitely elements of this that remind me of the Long Dark. I mean, if you get thrown into the Long Dark at an early enough level, yeah, you will probably die a lot. In fact, during my initial live streams, even at the level I was playing at, I did in fact die quite a bit, which was not necessarily to my liking. I should mention, by the way, I've never seen anybody play Green Hell on I've never seen anybody play Green Hell, so I have no idea what I'm doing whatsoever. So you'll have to pardon my ineptitude. What I want... Now here's going to be the risky part. Yeah. Yes.
No, bad idea.
Yeah, you really don't want to do that.
Need to rest.
Did it mention how to rest? Let's see. Oh, okay. I imagine that won't be good. You really don't want to be... I'd tell you one thing you have to be very careful about. Good morning, Anna. Alright. Ah! That's not a good thing. How are you doing, Anna? You missed some of the fun during tutorial mode, and I've said this a few times. I ran into trouble with the compatibility setup. Oh, I'm sorry you're not well. Oh, that's a snake. And I have no idea what I can craft. I get the feeling I need something like a hatchet, but I don't know how to get that. Boy, it's actually pretty creepy here. Oh, now he's going insane. I probably ought to watch a few videos, but seeing as I'm already making my way towards complete insanity, in the game, not necessarily real life. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Anna. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, grief. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. That is terrible. I'd ask if there's anything I can do, but I'm not sure there is. Oh, oops. Right, okay. Yeah. That's not encouraging. Oh. Oh dear. Only 33. Dare I ask what happened? No, that's quite understandable. Don't worry about it. Take care of yourself and the family. Yeah. Absolutely. Family and yourself absolutely come first. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm actually. I don't know what to say. That is truly dreadful. I almost hate to ask, how's your children taking this, and your hubby? If you want to talk, Anna, you can. We could switch over to Discord and go on to chat mode if you wish. I'm afraid that's about all I can really suggest from here. Okay, well, I'm glad the kids are handling things. Oh. Yeah, I can only. Yeah. Like I say, if you do actually want to talk to me in person, we can always just switch over to Discord. I'm sorry, guys. I think this stream has pretty much come to an end. I apologise for that, but I think under the circumstances, it's understandable. Well, you take care of yourself, Anna. Like I say, the Discord option is always open to you. Okay, all right. You do that. Everyone else, I'm sorry. This stream just came to an end. I apologize. No, I'll keep an eye on Discord if you change your mind or just want to have a chat. Okay. No, I'm seeing messages. It's... It might be that YouTube is doing something weird. I can actually see your last comment about YouTube deleting messages, but in fact I can't see that same comment on yeah, it looks like chat is being weird. Don't worry about it, it's not important. Well, chat isn't at any rate. Yeah, no, chat is definitely being a bit strange. Yeah, it is actually kind of. Yeah, don't worry about it. Go take care of yourself. Sleep well.